What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Sassy, or it's Sassy, mate, and this is going to be my 15th episode of 5 Minutes of CSGO. So do welcome, be sure to drop a like, and we're going to get straight into this one. Starting off with the ESL Pro League, we're going to start off with day 1. Bit of a recap here, we're going to start off with Group A. We see both Greyhound and Daytona eliminated already. But we saw Greyhound start off their run against G2, where they pulled up a 16-13 on Nuke. Pretty close, but not good enough for them. And then they were paired up against Fnatic in the first elimination match, where they started off on Dust 2, where they got an 11-4 CT side, but then Fnatic switching over had a flawless run, closing out that map 16-11, where then they went on to Train, where Fnatic were able to win out 16-13, closing out that map and closing out the series to win 2-0 there. Daytona, on the other hand, started off their run against Heroic, where they lost 16-8 in their first game, and then they went over into the elimination match, where they were paired up against Cloud9. They lost the first map of Dust 2 16-3, and they lost Mirage 16-9. NRG and Astralis, they've both qualified for the playoffs. They're just going to be playing for that semi-final berth there. And then going over to Group B, we do see Liquid and Tyloo playing for elimination, whereas in the other Group B elimination match, we do see Made in Brazil and Luminosity playing there. So a little bit of a Brazilian battle there. Now heading over to the recent update in CSGO, we do see the org nerf update. Basically, the only gameplay changes here are going to be to do with the org, where the fire rate has been reduced and the unscoped accuracy has been reduced as well. Both of the scoped weapons received buffs in October of last year, where the price was dropped, but then it got reverted back to the original price, but the use of the gun has generally been the same ever since the org, going back to $3,300. The update also brings changes to Danger Zone and also celebrates the 20th anniversary of Counter-Strike, where they've brought out a retro version of Dust 2 that you can play in casual. Pretty cool. Gotta check that one out myself. And then they've obviously made the chicken capsule purchasable as well. Now heading over to DreamHack Open Summer. Optic win out DreamHack's Open Summer, taking down Ancient in the grand final. Optic's run to the grand final saw them topping their groups of wins over Chaos and Ancient to secure their semi-final berth. They then took down Trick in the semi-finals in a 2-1 fashion to make their way to the grand final. Ancient, on the other hand, started in the same group as Optic. They started with a win over Crazy and then lost to Optic. The start was against Crazy, where they won 2-0, took on Astrocracy in the semi-finals, where they won 2-1. In the grand final, it started on Ancient's map pick, where the Danes were able to pick up a 16-12 win on Overpass. On Optic's map pick of Nuke, Optic were able to win in a close 16-14, crowning Optic the winners 2-0, winning the 50k in the DreamHack Masters Marseille spot. Now, going to moche XL esports, we do see Windigo winning out that event there. Windigo started their run automatically in the semi-finals, where they took on VP, where they wanted a 2-1 fashion, putting them into the grand final. Notably, Big got knocked out in the quarterfinals against Virtus Pro 2-0. Now, Gamer Legion were the other team to get to the grand final. They started off their run against Offset in the quarterfinals, where they won 2-1. The semi-final bout was against Furia, where they were able to come out on top 2-0. In the grand final between Windigo and Gamer Legion, it started on Train, where the Bulgarians were able to pick up a 16-3 win. It then went on to the map pick of Gamer Legion of Dust 2, where they lost 16-8, losing the series in grand final 2-0. A good result for Windigo, especially for validating their Wes G run. But yeah, so going through the invites, roster changes and qualifications, we do see Snappy becoming a free agent. Still became a free agent, I don't know if I announced that in the last video. We do see Tyloo swapping out Executor for Freeman. Also NRG, they add Daps to the field for ESL Pro League Season 9. Going to the invites, we do see Renegades added to the Blast Pro Series Los Angeles team list, and Furia invited to Arctic Invitational. Now there's no very interesting qualifiers, like any interesting qualifications happening in this one, so that'll be it. That is gonna be it for this video, guys. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and just watch out for all my other stuff. Check out my other social medias, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Patreon. Just check it all out, and we're gonna be having some really interesting stuff coming in the future, as I've been saying. Still got it in the works, and we're getting closer and closer. So yeah, see you next time.